Hello. Okay. So, hello everyone. In this lecture, we're going to discuss or talk about one of the most fundamental parts of your Java programming, which is the list interface. Okay. Now, we will cover what it is, okay, how it differs from your array list, and when to use it, its syntax, and finally, how to create a list in Java. So now, what is a list in Java? Okay, it's an interface, okay, from your Java.util package. So an interface, okay, interface from the Java.util, okay, package that represents an okay, ordered collection of elements. Okay. No, no. So you have your list interface, or think of it as a dynamic array wherein you can store, retrieve, and manipulate data easily without worrying about fixed sizes, unlike your arrays. Now, the key point is that it maintains the insertion order of elements. Okay? For example, if you add items in a specific sequence, they will stay in that order unless you change such, okay, or you change it. Now, what's the difference of your uh, Java or list and R or versus your array list? Okay. Now, um, let's address a common question. What's really the difference of list and array list? Okay, list is an interface. Okay, it provides the blueprint for what a list should do, but doesn't provide a specific implementation. Now, an array list is a class. Okay, array list is a class. So list is an interface. Okay, while your array list is a class, okay, which is that implements or which is to be implemented or to implement the list interface. Now, it provides a concrete, resizable array implementation of your list. So when you're coding, you often declare a variable as a list for flexibility, but instantiate it as an array list. Now, when to best use or when to use a Java list. Okay, you use it when you want to store a collection of elements where the order matters, and when you may need to add, sorry, remove or access elements dynamically. It's perfect for scenarios like managing. Sorry, okay. Uh, um, Okay, sorry. It's good when you're managing a list of student names. Okay. When you're keeping track of tasks in a to-do list. Okay. And when you are storing user inputs dynamically. Okay. So if you don't need dynamic resizing or ordered data, other collections like set or map, which we will also be discussing, may be better to implement. Now, let's check the syntax of your Java list. So, list, then the data type or the type, then its list name or the list name equals to new array list. Okay. Now, let's just try to break this down. Okay. Again, the type. Okay. Type is the type of elements you want to store, such as string, integer, or any custom class. Okay. The list name, again, is the name of your list. Okay. The array list, okay. The array list is the implementation that we use to initialize our list. Okay. Now, how do we create a list? Okay. We will be, or I'll be providing you a demo on creating your uh, simple list. Okay. In this or in our demo, we will try to create a list of string. Okay. List of string. Okay, using the array list implementation. Okay, using the array list implementation. Okay, we will also try to add elements, add some elements. Okay, to the list using the add method. Okay, we will also try to access an element. Okay, using the get get method. Okay, we will try also to update an element, okay, using the set method. Okay, here in the demo or in the program, we will also remove an element, okay, using the remove method. Okay, and lastly, we will do some iteration or we will iterate through our through the list, through our list. Okay, using maybe an enhanced for loop. Okay, so let's start. So here, uh, the first thing that I'll need to do is to import our java.util.array list. Okay, and again to import java.util.list, or you may just opt to import java.util.asterisk. So you will just import everything. Okay, but herein we just try to import uh, per class or import our classes. Okay, so now let's create our class name. So public class Java. Let's name this as Java list demo. Okay. Now, within this one, we will try to create our main method, which is public static void main string args. Okay. Now, let's create our our first task is to create a list of string using the array list. So let me just create. So list as our syntax list, then there's a type which is our type will be string. Okay, so string. Then our uh, list name, we will name this as fruits. Okay, because we would like to make a list of fruits. So is equals to new, then array list. Okay. Now, our second step is to add elements to the list using our add method. So let me add. So fruits, we will add. Okay, we will add elements to the list. So our list is fruits. Okay, so we will add. So that add, then the element that we will add. So for example, apple. Okay, again we will add. So fruits that add, then for example, banana. Okay, fruits again, and add one more. Add cherry. Okay, so here uh, we will our third task is to access an element using the get method. Okay, so we will try to access system that out the print line. Okay, first fruit. Okay, plus. Okay, we will concatenate our fruits that get. Okay, which is we will try to get our, or we will try to access our first element. Okay, which is at 0. Okay, then let me just try to save this one. Save muna natin. Okay, okay, so we'll name this as again Java list demo. Okay, the Java. Okay, so we'll try to go in that folder to try to compile. Okay, Java. Okay, then we have an error. Save. Okay, so let me try to run. Okay, so there you have it, your first fruit apple. Okay, by we have accessed okay our element and we displayed our accessed element. Okay, our second or our fourth task is to modify, update an element using the uh, set method. Okay, so we will try to update okay our modify our element. Okay, so um, I'll try to check, or let's check first our or we'll try to display first our list. Okay, so our list, our current list is, then let's call on output. Save, save, compile. Ah, okay. Save again. Sorry, we'll compile. Sorry, sorry. Then compile. Okay. So our current list is apple, banana, and cherry. Okay, in that order. Okay. Still have 50 minutes. Okay. Next. Now let's now perform the update or modification of elements. So fruits, that's set. Okay. The element that we will try to modify. So one, then let's have it as blueberry. Okay. Then let me just copy this one, updated list. Okay. Save. Wait for a while. Save. Uh, sorry. Okay. Okay. So date or compile, sorry, compile. Then now we have already updated our first element or our second element, sorry, because I'm referring to the element 1. Okay, again, this is element 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so there you have it. Before we set or we use the set, okay, we have banana, but now we have your blueberry. Okay, now our step or our task 5 or step 5 is to uh, remove, okay, an element using the remove method. Okay, so fruits that remove, we'll try to remove cherry. Okay, then uh, we try to print or display. Let's after removal, list after removal, list after removal. Okay, so we'll just track, then compile, run. Okay, so we already removed the cherry. Okay, then next, our last task is to iterate through our list. Okay, so let's check. So herein we have system that out the print line will just display all fruits. Okay, then for string fruit contain their fruits, then system that that out the print line fruit. Okay, so save, compile, run. Okay. So we have there our all fruits. Apple, our first iteration, then we have your blueberry. Okay, so let's create another uh, program or demo program. Okay, um, wherein we will try to create a dynamic list of strings. Okay, so we create again. Uh, we will perform later on this part of or on the other part of your or the latter part, sorry, the latter part of our program, some sorting. Okay, so let me just import our util package. So import java.util.asterisk. Okay, so yeah, we'll let me just copy this one so as to save time. Okay, Java list demo one. Okay, save lang natin. Then look for Java. Okay. Now, we would like to make a dynamic list. So, then we'll try to create our scan or create a scanner class or a scanner for our inputs. Okay. We are trying to create a scanner object. Okay. To take input from our user. So, scanner, new, scanner system dot in. Okay. Then we try to create, let me just copy this one. We will just create our, again, a list of string. Okay. We'll create a dynamic list of strings. Okay. Using our array class. So let's name this as items. Okay. Let me just check the time remaining. I still have 8 minutes. 7 minutes. Okay. So then we try to prompt the user to create and add items to our list. Okay, so we'll try to create system that out that print line enter three items to add to the list. Okay, then we create our for or a loop that will do this or that will loop three times to get our input. So loop for I is equals to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. Then system that out that that print line print because we do not want to create another line. Okay, enter item. Okay, so we'll just prompt the user to enter an item. So enter item plus uh, the number plus one. So 0 plus 1, and that one will be enter item 1. So we want that, then we read our user input as a string item. Um, so we have string, then item is equals to scanner dot next line. Then, what we will be doing is to add our item or any input to our items list. So, items dot add. Okay. Ano yung i-add? We will be adding the item. Okay. So, we'll add our entered item to our list. Then, okay, we will print the list after the adding all or after adding items. Okay, so we will print our item list. So let me just copy this one. Let me allow me to copy this. So, list after adding items. Then plus items. Okay. So before before I'll do some other functions or items, let me just uh, create our close our scanner class so that we can able to run now our program. So we would like to test it first. So save, then let me compile Java uh, Java demo one that Java. Okay, Java. Okay. So here enter three items to add. Okay, we have phone, maybe computer and tablet. So then you have your list after adding items, phone, computer, and tablet. Okay. Now we will create a function that will, or we will create a block or a part of your program that will replace an element in our list. Okay. Then let me just check the time. Okay. Allow me to cut this video first and we'll see each other in the part two. Thank you.